Hello, Yarapil Srivastava teaching you Maths of Class 10th NCERT, Chapter number 9, Some Application of Trigonometry, which is very important chapter, and previous chapter 8 I have explained you with the uh, identities, trigonometric identities and the very basic formulas PBP, HHB, Pandit Badri Prasad Harar bole in a right triangle, what is the trigonometric ratios? Some application you are seeing this. What are the trigonometric ratios? I have told you sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. How they are related with the trigonometric in the reciprocal, and what are these relations sin cos, and what is the PBH relation? Sin 90 minus theta complementary angles, cos 90 minus theta, tan 90 minus theta, cosec 90 minus theta, sec 90 minus theta and cot 90 minus. Like this I have told you the some specific angles, what are the values of trigonometric ratios in a right triangle. After this you have seen here very important things, identities. Three identities you have seen. It is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. By these all the trigonometric ratios, you will solve this chapter, which is called height and distance. Very important, height and distance chapter you are studying. So how are you studying this height and distance chapter? Without this you can't do it. In a right triangle, height and distance is a chapter by which you are using in daily life, in engineering colleges and all, to measure the heights of a very tall building, tall trees, tall towers, multi-story building, without reaching at the top. There is some relations of PBH, you suppose. So there is a first of all, the first point of this chapter is line of sight. What is the line of sight? Line of sight means how are you seeing that sight? How are you seeing the sight? That is called the line of sight. The line is straight by your eyes till the top is called the line of sight, or from the top you are seeing bottom, then it is the line of sight. It is called angle of elevation. One is called angle of elevation and one is angle of depression. Angle of elevation is called when any angle formed by seeing the on the ground to the any top things. Means you are seeing any high values, then it is formed the angle of elevation. You are seeing the lower value, then it is called the angle of depression from top to bottom. By figure you will understand. Suppose there is a earth and here you are. At A, any person is standing, suppose its height is a point. There is a tree, one tree is here, whose height is, tree means like this, but you will see the tree forms 90 degree with the ground. Center of the tree you will see. You suppose that tree is a straight line, and from this top, suppose it is a point, any tree, you don't take full tree, at the top only you see one point is here, and it is your line of sight which you are seeing. It is called line of sight. Line of sight, what you want to see, this is called the line of sight. From here you are seeing this horizontal line. It is a horizontal line, it is a vertical tree. Horizontal and vertical, I am standing forming 90 degree. Any person is standing, you will suppose tower is like this, but we'll suppose the center of the tower and it is 90 degree. So you are getting here one very important thing, you are getting that it is a 90 degree. This angle forming by line of sight and horizontal line is called angle of elevation. This is called angle of elevation. What is called this? Angle of elevation. This is called angle of elevation. Okay, this angle is called angle of elevation. Angle between the line of sight and horizontal line. Angle of depression. Suppose you are here, it is a building, and building is forming 90 degree with the, it is a multi-story building, and you are at this place. From here you are seeing the one car is here. from here you are seeing the car is here, then this is called the line of sight. But line of sight is from top to bottom, top to ground, from top to coming ground, downward. So angle of depression will be formed here, but this angle is not the angle of depression. Both the angle formed by only horizontal line. What is horizontal line? This will be also by horizontal line. Both are formed by horizontal line, not any vertical line. So this will be not. So what will you do here? Draw a line parallel to this side. One imaginary line you draw, and you will make this angle, which is your angle of depression. It is your angle of depression. It is called angle of depression. It is called angle of elevation. Both the angles. This chapter, height and distance, is totally based on the figure. Figure must be there. If figure is wrong, it means your solution is wrong. Automatically you will get the 0 marks. So generally mistakes students make here. They put the angle what is given here, so it is wrong. Suppose it is angle, if here is a theta, so because these two lines are parallel, then theta will be the angle of depression. Calculation, because here is no triangle. Your triangle is right triangle is this. So this angle will be equal to this according to rule of the parallel line. We know that if a transversal intersect, then the alternate interior angles are equal. So angle of depression will be theta in this case. Angle of depression is theta, which is called by alternate interior angles. Calculation will be from here. It means your answer will be right if you are making acute angle this elevation also. But because depression is given, but you must show it and then you start calculation from it. This is called height and distance, which is very important chapter, and you are seeing very important topic by which you are using it in your practical life. In the practical life you are using, which is very important. So all are seeing here what is angle of line of sight, angle of elevation, angle of depression. By one example you see all the values only 30, 45, 60 values will be used here. 0 and 90 you know, but 30, 45 and 60 values, any one trigonometric ratios you will use. One things will be given, another you choose. It means you must learn these things. It is a very important point. A very important example I am telling you. Listen and draw the figure. From a point on the ground, from a point P on the ground, angle of elevation of top of a pole. It is a pole. So angle of elevation of a top of a pole from a point on the ground is 60 degree. How much? 60 degree. If the distance of the point from the bottom of the pole, it is a pole. What is the question given? You read one by one and draw the figure. If the distance of the point, horizontal distance of the point from the bottom of the pole is 80 meter, find the height of the pole. What do you want to find out? This height, h. H is height I am taking, not hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is another thing. It is the hypotenuse. So what is the relation? One is given theta, one is given 80 degree. Elevation is given, angle of elevation. So you will write, because you want this side and this is called perpendicular and base according to this. So tan theta is very appropriate trigonometric cosine. What is, it is not listening, tan, cos, sec, what is required that you can use. Tan 60 is equal to P by P. That is called PQR. If the triangle is there, then it is QR upon PQ. So tan 60 is root 3 and it is h upon 80. Therefore height is equal to 80 root 3. So you write the statements in the statement form, not h. Height of pole is equal to 80 root 3 meter. It is your answer. Very simple. It is one question which I am telling you in the form of this. Another question, second example you see, which is given in the form of, another example is given in the form of depression from the top of a building. From the top of a building, angle of depression of a car standing on the road. A car is here. Suppose it is a point A, you are at the B, BC is a building. From the top of a building, angle of depression of the car standing on the road approaching to the base of the building. Approaching to building, it is a road. Is how much given? Depression angle is given 30 degree. Depression is given 30 degree. If distance of the car from the building is 3 kilometer. If distance of the car, horizontal distance of the car is 3 kilometer, then find the height of the building. So what will you do here? You again, depression angle is 30. You can't write here 30. You can't write here 30. You draw the figure parallel line with this, and here this angle is your depression angle, which is 30 degree. Now angle A is equal to 30 degree. Why? Because alternate interior angle. Simply you write down. No need to express any other thing. Now apply. Base is given, perpendicular is given. Again you can write tan. Tan 30 degree is equal to BC upon P upon B. That is called BC upon AC. Put the value 1 by root 3 is equal to, what is the BC? BC is given H and AC is given 3. So cross multiply root 3H is equal to 3, then H is equal to 3 by root 3. Rationalize it. Root 3 and root 3. You will get 3 root 3 by 3. 3 and 3 cancel. What is there? Root 3 meter. Height of the building is root 3 meter. 1.3, not meter, kilometer. Root 3 kilometer. So you can give the answer in root. If the value of root 3 is given, then it is 1.732 kilometer, which is 170.3.2 meter. If the value of root 3 is given 1.732, then you don't leave the answer here. Then your answer will be, you write the value and then write. Otherwise, all the answers you can write very easily in the form of root. Don't leave any irrational number in the denominator. This figure is very important. Figure wrong, answer marks will be 0. Step marking is there. If the answer is correct but figure is wrong, then you will get 0 marks. But if the solution is wrong but figure is correct, at least you will get 1.5 marks. Thanks for today. Till here I have explained. After this I will explain the exercise examples of your NCERT. Thanks to all.